I cannot be the only one that knew that this day was gonna come. Let's talk about TB Joshua BBC episode 1. So TB Joshua, he was a man of God. He started from a very humble beginnings, but he was a person that was delivering he was delivering evil spirits. He was delivering everything. If you wanted to be close to God, if you wanted to see God performing wonders, doing all these things, healing people, he was a man to go to. You understand? So yeah, he helped a lot of people, and the word started to spread that there is this powerful pastor who will deliver you of everything. If you want to be close to God, go to him. So people, they started coming out. As they started coming to the church, he realized that no, man, everywhere, like, I want people to see me all over the world. He started recording all these miracles, all these deliverances, all these people that were coming with illnesses, people that were sick, getting delivered. He wanted people to see that these things are real, these things are happening. If you also want to come, God, it doesn't matter where you are, you can come. He was recording these things, like, and videos, they were distributed all over the world, and people started coming. People started coming in large numbers. Even white people started to come. And as white people were coming, he then realized that no, man, I have made an impact. I am doing something here. You understand? And it was back then where white people were very superior. Like, if you had white people in your corner, well, now you've made it. If you had white people endorsing you, is saying all over the world that this pastor is very powerful, and I am going to Africa all the way from wherever I'm coming from, all the way from the UK, just to be delivered by this black pastor. He knew that he had the word in the palm of his hands. You understand? Everything was happening, but the problem, the church started to grow very fast. So you can imagine a pastor that started from very humble beginnings, where he was even scribing tablets himself from his church. You understand? He was just hands-on. He was just this loving person. If he's preaching, when are you going to feel God? When you look at him, people, they even said if when they look at him, they just wanted to cry because they felt the presence of God. If they felt it, you understand? So as the church was growing and people were coming from all over, he needed disciples. But with these disciples, he chose everybody. It wasn't just specific, say, oh, I'm only going to choose my black people. He chose everybody, especially white people. But with white people, he had a plan, because he remembered that these people, they did wrong to everybody. They did wrong to Africa. They colonized everybody. They enslaved my forefathers. So now it's time for them to work for me. You understand? And they were willing participants. They were willing to serve God, because to them, this person was God. You understand? So with disciples, he made sure that he was very certain in particular. He made sure that for people to follow him, for people to follow all his orders without complaint, without people that are not going to give him problems. Young people from under the age of 18, they chose them to be his disciples. And also unmarried women. Unmarried women, we can't stay out of anything. We want to be delivered. We want to find a husband. So I am going to be there because I need all these deliverances. You understand? I'm not married because I have evil spirits tormenting me. That's what people believe. So he chose these people to be his disciples. And they had to grow the church. They had to start building this church. They were working for free. They were calling him daddy. Everything was, if you wanted something, he would even give them sweets like they were little kids, man. For him, like, he was their dad. You understand? So they were working hard. They were growing this thing. And you are seeing all these American churches, these pastors back in the days, like, that had TV channels that were playing and everybody was watching all over. It was like, these people are not doing anything. These people are not doing it big enough. I want the whole world to see me. I want everybody to know that in Nigeria we do everything. Everything is big. You understand? So he wanted the disciples to set up the channel that is going to play 24/7. If you want to see healing, you're gonna be watching that channel. And it worked wonders, because that channel, it blew up. Everywhere people were watching this channel. People were not even going to their churches anymore. They had to watch TB Joshua. Everybody wanted to touch the screen. Even here in South Africa, South African people will never. We are going to be there. We want if anything that has to be healing, everything that has to be that has to do with the miracles, we want to be delivered. We are going to be there. So everywhere people, they were watching, they were touching the screen, feeling the power, the presence of God. This is the man that believed that every 2,000 years, God is going to send his savior to save his people. And he believed that at this certain time, at this certain ages, he was the chosen one. He was going to be the one that is going to help the world. He was the one that is going to heal everybody. You need healing. He is there. You understand? But then like as more money comes, you know what they say, more money, more problems. So these disciples, they were working there for free, but you cannot complain because it's Papa. But you are not allowed to sleep. It will tell you if you want to sleep, you cannot sleep. Please pray against the spirit of sleeping because it's demonic. He was there. Many people that were there, like under the age of 18, obviously some of them, they were still virgins, but he would tell them, please pray for the spirit of lust. Don't let the spirit of lust come to you. Don't let it come near you. You understand? So these people, they were there. You are not allowed to have a social life. You are not sleeping. You can't sleep for more than 3 hours a day. It's not allowed. And even if you wanted to sleep, you had to call Daddy. Daddy, I want to sleep. Oh, I'm tired. I can't do it anymore. I want to sleep. You had to call Daddy, and Daddy has to give you permission. And sometimes you even had to write on the permission thing. He had permission letters. If you want to sleep, you go and ask for permission. You want to pee, you want to toilet, Abi, go ask for permission so that you can go to the toilet. So that's how these people were, but they didn't mind. If when you are doing this to God, a man that is telling you every chance that he gets that I am close to God. I am very close to, if you want to see God, this is me. And these people, they actually believed. They would cry whenever you start preaching. Like it felt like they had a sense of belonging. They felt like I am needed here. I have to serve God. I am needed here. People have to know that God exists. So all these people that were coming, like he would tell them, when you go back, spread the word. Some he would even give them these videos. You remember those videos back in the day? He would even give them this video so that when you go back to your country, spread the word. You Oyibo is a white person in Nigeria. They call them Oyibo, go distribute, go spread, and they will be, I'm gonna go back and spread the word that you are very powerful. If you need healing, come. These people, they were spreading out. So as disciples, everything started with that channel. Everything was growing. People were coming from all over. You understand? So this church, everything grew, but he started getting big. He started having a big head. This guy, he started having big head and mistreating everybody. If you dare disobey him as his disciple, you're gonna get a hot slap. He's your daddy, remember? He's your daddy. He has to punish you. Your daddy has to discipline you. And you're not going to say a word about it. They will tell you, if this guy is slapping you, take it as an honor. It's an honor. A man of God, a son of God, God's savior is slapping you. It's an honor. Why are you not happy? Why are you not happy that your daddy is busy disciplining you? So guys, it's a lot. I am gonna come back with episode 2. I am busy with episode 2. I'm going to tell you everything. But I just wonder because like people that follow cults, you can never tell them anything. I remember even my mom yesterday, she wasn't even able to eat afterwards. She didn't eat though. She was like, there's no way. TB Joshua is my guy. TB Joshua. I love TB Joshua. Guys, I'm not saying don't love him, just like people love Bushir. Love him. But just know that even though maybe he wanted to be people's savior, but he got a big head though. People were coming from all over. Yoruba were coming. So just know that everything, when it happens, the devil is gonna find a way to enter. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna come back to you with episode 2, where these people, these women, they are saying all these things that TB Joshua is taking advantage of them. He wanted to satisfy his needs, so he went to his disciples. So it's a lot. It's gaga, guys. The whole umbrella. Subscribe. I'm gonna come back with the video. I'm gonna come back. Subscribe, oh.